all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots and lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the pyrite, reading number 2 with the calcite, reading number 3 with the lapis lazuli, reading number 4 with the rose quartz, and reading number 5 with the moonstone. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the pyrite. The properties of pyrite are strength, determination, and confidence. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about the soulmate connection. Soulmates don't have to be romantic. They oftentimes are, but it's the soulmate connection interacting with a soulmate. Next, we see the Four of Swords. That talks about you getting some rest, taking care of your energy, making sure you're taking care of you. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords talks about challenges and tests that you may be facing, but it says that you will overcome them relatively quickly. They're not going to be long lasting and they're going to be relatively easy to get through. Next, we see the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving, normally something material. And that is followed by the Sun. The Sun is all about growth, opportunity, bright positivity. It is by far it's one of the most positive cards in tarot, that and the Star. And it takes any negativity out of anything it touches in the tarot spread. And then topping everything off, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about your emotional maturity, says that you are able to handle anything with emotional depth that you're dealing with right now. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you've asked tarot. There may be some challenges involved in it, but you'll overcome them quickly. The Sun, very positive. Looks like the answer to your question is yes. All right, now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you. King of Wands. All right, that can represent a person if it does very, very passionate energy. It can also talk about stepping into a creative passion, doing something you're creative about, or doing something that you're passionate about where your creativity is included, and people are going to be drawn to your energy. People are going to be attracted to that passion. Ace of Swords, that is a beginning where you take action. So for some of you, that's exactly what this is. This is something creative that you could start that's going to draw all kinds of attention because you're so passionate about it, but you're kind of hesitant to get started. You have to choose to take that action, make that beginning. King of Swords. All right, so that talks about the challenges. There's some challenges in the Knight of Swords, but they're really quickly moved through. They're easily overcome. The King of Swords, it also talks about challenges. These challenges more significant, and they really take your strategy, they take your planning. You can get through them though. You have the intelligence, you have all the pieces you need to overcome the challenge, but it is more significant. This can also represent a person just like the King of Wands can. If this is representing a person for you, then it is someone who's very analytical, very intelligent, very action oriented. And the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about something ending. There's an ending, it's over, it's done, kind of the door is shut and it's completely over. And it doesn't always, it's not always a great ending. You know, sometimes it's an ending that is a little bit difficult, but it leads to a new beginning. It's interesting that we have King and a sword that is a start, King and a sword that's an end. If you guys are asking questions about, you know, relationships and people, you've got your passionate person here, you've got your analytical, action-driven, kind of distant, emotionally person here. You've got a beginning going on here if you choose it, and an ending that's going to happen either way. So just take it however it resonates for you, because for some of you, those are representing people, and then being on the opposite sides is just kind of interesting to clarify the spread. Now let's take a look at Oracle Angels for group number 1, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happiness, I love it. All right, so happiness coming into your realm. Happiness needs to be your focus. Now, let's get Moonology on this Ten of Swords. What is there for the Ten of Swords? For the ending that you're dealing with, your commitment is being tested. Okay, so whatever is ending, it feels like there's something testing your commitment. Maybe it's to yourself, to your dreams, to your ideas. It could be your commitment to a person being tested. Either way, it feels like it's coming to an end. So whatever is testing your commitment is probably ending. Now, let's also get Moonology on this King of Swords with regards to the challenges and tests. Be bold and make that first move. Okay, so whatever challenge is in front of you, whatever you're facing, you're being told, be bold. Go after what you desire. Make that first move. Don't hesitate. You just step into the energy that calls to you and resonates with you. Now, let's see the Ace of Swords for the beginning where you take action. Discernment. Okay, so whatever this beginning is, if your gut is in it, it's going to be successful for you. This discernment, see how her eyes are covered? It's not about what she sees, it's about what she feels. With regards to the beginning, it's not about what you see. It's not about what you can see, how you're going to work it out. Whatever it is, it's not about what you can see right now. It's about what you feel. You need to follow your intuition, follow your discernment, follow your gut feelings. Now, for that King of Wands, which for a lot of you is stepping into something you're passionate about, love, and for some of you, it is a person. For those of you where this is a creative passion and like you're looking at, you know, am I going to write a book? Am I going to paint a picture? Am I going to, you know, make music or whatever, you know, do, you know, ballet or whatever it is? that draws you on a passion level. Love is coming in through that passion, and it doesn't have to be a person. Some of you are trying to choose between someone who's very analytical and it looks like that connection is ending, and someone who's very passionate and it looks like there's love in this connection. And if you feel it inside you that this resonates with you, then that is where you're kind of being called, because love is coming out with that passion connection. Let's see the Transparent Tarot. The Transparent Tarot says yes to whatever you asked, and truth is the clarifier. So the answer to your question is yes, and truth has some bearing on it. Whether it is simply the truth that needs to be seen, or your inner truth. See how the light is kind of shining where her heart space would be? Your inner truth, your intuitive truth, whatever it is, truth has some bearing on the answer being yes. All right, that's all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the calcite. The properties of calcite are vision, passion, and positivity. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning of a material nature. This could be a new career. It could be abundance coming into your life a new way. It is a new beginning that has a positive impact on your material realm. Next, we see the King of Coins. The King of Coins, or the King of Pentacles, talks about abundance coming in. Also, it can represent a person, someone who wants to be the person that's there to take care of things. It's kind of that energy of wanting to be the person that someone calls when they need something, so that you can help provide whatever is needed. Next, we see the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about following your intuition, says your intuition is on point and should be trusted and followed, that needs to be a focus. Next, we see the Knight of Wands. That talks about the idea of falling in love. It can be falling in love with a person. It can be falling in love with a hobby, a career, whatever it is. It's the idea of falling in love. Passion meets emotion, they whirlwind. It's kind of overwhelming, but it leaves that feeling of falling in love. Next, we see the World. That is completion. So something coming to completion. It could be a karmic cycle completing. Whatever it is, it's a positive completion. So something positive coming to completion in your realm. And then topping everything off, we have the Star. The Star talks about a gift from the divine. It talks about healing energy. It is very, very, very positive energy. All right, so this looks like a solid yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you. All right, the Ten of Swords, something is coming to an ending. Endings are not always bad. They tend to open new doors to new things. The Ten of Swords is an over and done ending. The door's shut, it's over, it's done. Look at Oracle, see how you deal with it, but a new beginning generally starts after an ending. Five of Wands. That talks about fighting. There's some fighting, controversy, or fighting for what you want. Ace of Cups, a new beginning that is emotionally fulfilling. And the Fool, a new beginning where you jump in and really get started almost without looking or without needing to, figure out all the details. Just jump in and go. It is the most significant beginning card in tarot. So there is a very significant beginning going on here after this ending. I told you that most endings draw in a beginning, and this is a really positive beginning going on over here. Now, let's see Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2, please. Thank you, thank you. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's the protector. He also deals with like cord cuttings to get rid of like whatever this energy that's ending over here is. So if there's something that you need to, an energy you need to remove, Archangel Michael's there to assist. If you feel you need protection, Archangel Michael's there to assist. He can do anything any of the archangels can do, and he's in your reading making sure that you know he is very willing to assist if you just let him know. Now, let's see Moonology on this Ten of Swords. What is there for this over and done ending in the Ten of Swords, please? Thank you, thank you. Luck is on your side. Okay, so whatever's ending, whatever's coming to an end, luck is on your side. It's ending. It's a, luck is bringing it to an end because better things are coming in. So it is not a bad ending. It may not feel great when it happens, but it's not a bad ending. It leads to somewhere better. So just whenever the ending happens, if it's already happened, just take a deep breath and know that better things are coming in. Now the Five of Wands for the controversy and fighting. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, so some of you, this is a breakup. This is a fight and a breakup because someone new is coming in. Now this works out to be lucky for you in the end. I know it doesn't feel that way at the moment, especially if you've already had the breakup. But it will be. A new romantic cycle is coming in, one that doesn't necessarily have all this fighting and controversy in it. Now, let's see. I want to see Queen of the Moon on the Ace of Cups. What is there to add to the Ace of Cups here? This emotionally fulfilling beginning. Fear. Do not be afraid of this. Okay. So as you guys approach this new beginning, which is emotional, for many of you, it's a relationship. You've got the new romantic cycle starting, leaving this energy, moving into this energy. This fear that's coming out, your guides are letting you know, like, this fear card is very special because you can see, like, she's curled up on the inside. She's afraid. But in the card, she's a goddess. She's in control of every single thing there is to be afraid of in this card. And she is powerful. Yes, you might feel a little bit of fear inside stepping into a new connection, but remember, you are in control of your realm. You choose what you do. You choose, where you go. You choose what connections you accept. So don't be afraid. Remember your power. Now, let's take a look at the spellcasting oracle for the Fool. What is there to add to this significant beginning in the Fool? Answers. Okay, yeah, no, this beginning is going to be the answer you've been looking for. This beginning is going to be that answer you've been asking for. So the new romantic cycle is starting through an ending, but it's going to be wonderful. You can overcome the fear for sure. And this beginning is kind of an answer to prayer in some way for you. Now, let's see the Transparent Tarot, which was a solid yes. You get life purpose. Okay, so whatever you asked about, whether it's a relationship or not, I know a lot of you got relationships going on, or breakups, new relationships. You're somewhere in that mix because of all the situational cards. But whatever you asked about, whether it was relationship related, job related, random related, whatever it was, the answer is a solid yes, and your life purpose is tied into it in some way. All right, that's all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the lapis lazuli. All right, the properties of lapis lazuli are creativity, intelligence, and truth. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles talks about abundance coming in. It can also represent a person. The person is someone who wants to be the person that takes care of everyone, that wants to be the person people call when they need something, to be there for other people. Next, we see the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about fun and socializing, spending time with friends, enjoying your connections. Next, we see the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands talks about a sacrifice or taking a really strong position that causes a sacrifice. A lot of times this sacrifice is unnecessary. So if you are making a sacrifice, maybe assess it and just make sure it's what you actually need to be doing. Next, we see the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about taking action. It's a beginning that is possible through your actions. So the beginning happens if you choose it and take action, and it doesn't happen if you don't. Next, we see the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talks about moving on, but bringing your emotional baggage with you. So moving forward, but carrying the baggage from the past along as you go, letting it affect your new situations. And then topping everything off, we have Justice. Justice talks about fairness and balance. So keeping things balanced, whether it's emotion and passion we're balancing, or work and play, balance needs to be a focus, and fairness is coming in. Okay, so looking at this as a yes or no, it is kind of a middle of the road energy. I feel like with the King of Pentacles in there and the Page of Cups in there, it does lean towards yes. So it is most likely yes, but it has kind of the contingency of that Ace of Swords. Your answer is yes if you choose it, if you make the start, if you put in the energy, if you take the action. So it's yes, but you are the one that has to make it happen. All right, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Two of Coins, that talks about walking the financial tightrope, making decisions about how you're going to spend your money. The Wheel, that says luck and fate is guiding you forward. So lucky things coming into your realm. Seven of Pentacles, that talks about being patient, waiting for your abundance to come in. And then there's that Ace of Swords again. That is a beginning where you have to take action. The beginning is there, the change is there, it's ready for you, but you have to choose it and take the action to make it start. Now, let's get Oracle for everything to kind of clarify everything. We'll start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 3, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Seek enlightenment. All right. And this seek enlightenment card talks about enlightenment from all different areas, whether it is, you know, enlightenment from above, enlightenment from your heart space, your higher self, your intuition, your, you know, soul connection. It is enlightenment coming in. Now, I think the heart space is the focus. So you're being told to follow your heart, but seek enlightenment from anywhere it's offered to you. Now, let's see Moonology for the Two of Coins. What is there to assist with this material situation and the tightrope walk and the decision with the money? Your hard work is paying off. Okay, so your guides want you to know, yeah, things are tight, things are tough right now in the material realm, but your hard work is paying off. You will reap the benefits of your work. You just have to be patient. It's, you know, things are moving in a good direction for you though, but patience is definitely required. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for that Seven of Coins. Since we're talking about the patience, the Seven of Coins is the card that tells you you have to be patient and wait for your abundance. Sovereignty. Okay, so the sovereignty says you're in control. You are in control of your realm. You're in control of your life. You have planted the seeds for your abundance. You've probably done the manifestations for your abundance. You are in control. It is moving in. You just have to be patient with the universe. Be patient and let that abundance come to you. Now, you being in a power role, that says if you haven't already done like the manifestations, and really if you haven't received it yet, you can always do more. Remember, you're in charge of your realm. What you desire is created through your intention. Now, the Ace of Swords, this beginning where you take action. Yeah, that is the perfect card to go there. Because it is your will that makes this beginning start. You have the opportunity for something to begin, but if you don't put your will, your action, your drive behind it, it's not going to go anywhere. Now, let's see the wheel. That is luck and fate guiding you forward. So you have luck behind you, which is wonderful for the wheel. Freedom. Okay, so luck and fate are guiding you towards freedom. I almost feel like this is financial freedom for a lot of you. See how the dragonfly is bringing the woman the key? You're going to be set free. You still have to make the beginning. Your will still has to make the start. But freedom is coming in, and the universe is heading that way, and you know, bringing in the energy of that if you make the start and choose it for you. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was yes, as long as you put your energy in and you make the start. Courage, and courage has something to do with it. You have to have the courage to put your energy in. You have to have the courage to take action that starts something new. To take action to move forward, to take action with regards to whatever it is you're asking about. I mean, there's a lot of coins cards here, so a lot of you are asking about jobs and money and that sort of thing. But whatever you're asking about, you are the one that makes the start. You have to have the courage to do it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Rose Quartz. The properties of rose quartz are love, joy, and connection. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. All right, so we start with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about paying attention to details. It can also talk about someone paying attention to someone else. So maybe someone paying attention to your social media, or you paying attention to someone else's social media. Next, we see the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about a proposal. This can be a proposal to take a relationship to the next level, or it could even be work-related, a proposal to lead a team or something like that. Next, we see the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about needing to take some time, to take some rest, to take care of you. So taking a break, giving yourself the rest that you need. You're worthy of rest. Next, we see the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles talks about generosity, sharing. She's very compassionate. She shares what she has with everyone, even if she's not really abundant. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles can be very abundant, but she doesn't have to be. She'll still share what she has, even if she's not. Now, next we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, it too can represent a person. If it does, the person's intelligent, very analytical, very action driven. It also represents some significant challenges, some significant things that you may be dealing with where you really need your strategy and your intelligence to get through it. You've got all the pieces, but it is a significant challenge. And then topping everything off, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords talks about challenges and tests, just like the King of Swords does, but it says that you do get through it relatively quickly. So you're going to need all the pieces there, and it is a significant challenge with that king being in there, but you get through it relatively quickly. All right, so looking at this, I know there is some positive aspects of this. You've got your Queen of Pentacles, but you also have the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Swords. I think that with all of the sword energy and the challenge here, the answer to your question is probably no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you. All right, the wheel, that is luck and fate guiding you forward. So luck is behind you. The Hanging Man, that talks about the need to change your perspective, or it can represent some delays in your plans. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords talks about protection and action. It's interesting that we have the King, the Knight, and the Queen now all showing. The Queen of Swords, very action-driven, very protective over herself and those that she cares about, very direct. She does not mince words. She tells you exactly like it is and is kind of unapologetic about it. And then the Emperor. The Emperor says you're in charge of your realm. You make the decisions that guide you down the path you want to go down. Don't forget, you're in charge of your life and your destiny. You can choose whatever it is your heart desires. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. So, angels, for group number 4, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happiness, I love it. So happiness coming in. Maybe some of you are really happy with the answer being no, but happiness coming into your realm either way. Now let's see Moonology, and we're going to start with this Queen of Swords. What is there to add to the Queen of Swords here, please? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so I feel like maybe you have been in that Queen of Swords energy where you've felt like you had to protect yourself, protect your energy, always take action, always just be on guard a little bit. And the end of that energy is approaching. You're almost done with this cycle that you've been dealing with. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Hanging Man. What is there to add to the Hanging Man here, please? Thank you, thank you. Power. Okay. So if you shift your perspective, if you look at the situations you're dealing with from another perspective, really kind of try to see it from all different directions, there's going to be a power that comes in through that. So just, take some time, really assess the situations you're dealing with, and make sure you're seeing it from all the different sides, because there may be a power there that you haven't really seen yet. Now, the Emperor, you being in charge of your realm. Wisdom. Okay, you have knowledge from experience thus far in your life. Use that wisdom, use that knowledge to take you down whatever path you choose. You can choose whatever you want. With regards to relationships, careers, it's all there for you to choose from. So make the choices that are in front of you that you desire. Whatever the choice is, choose what your wisdom guides you to choose. And it's going to lead you down a path that leads towards happiness. Now, let's take a look at the spellcasting oracle for the wheel, because the wheel says luck and fate are guiding you forward. So even though you've been dealing with tough cycles and there's been some hiccups in the situations you're dealing with, luck is guiding you forward. Grieving. Okay. So maybe you're not seeing the luck guiding you forward because you're grieving whatever it is you feel like should have been yours. Whatever it is that you feel like you've lost. Now, if that really truly is a person, then I'm very sorry, and grieving is very difficult and it's personal to each person, and I hope that you move through it quickly. Your guides are saying that luck is trying and fate are trying to move you through it. For most of you, though, this is not grieving a person. This is grieving something. It could be grieving a relationship with a person, but it's not like they transitioned into the next realm. It is like there was a breakup or a separation, or it is the loss of a job or something. There's grieving. And whatever it is, your focus is on this grieving in some way. It's not letting you see that luck is trying to move in, that luck is trying to end the difficult cycle. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, which the answer is no to whatever you asked, what is there to add to Transparent Tarot? Life purpose. Okay, so the answer is no, and your life purpose is tied into it in some way. So whatever you asked, your life purpose is tied in, and the answer is no. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Moonstone. The properties of Moonstone are peace, travel, and balance. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready, and then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, once more. There we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Hermit. The Hermit talks about alone time. It says that you may be going through a period where you're kind of focused on yourself and spending time by yourself. That needs to be used for like spiritual enhancement and internal growth. So make sure you're meditating, make sure you're doing what you need to with your time that you have by yourself to really further your existence on the spiritual plane. Next, we see the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how much you've grown, really appreciating your growth. Next, we see the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands talks about partnerships flourishing, really partnerships growing, whether they are romantic or creative. Next, we see the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands says that you may be dealing with some overwhelming situations. Maybe feeling like the weight of the world is on your back. That meditation through the Hermit might be helpful in that instance. Next, we have the Page of Cups. That is fun, socializing, good times, spending time with friends. And then topping everything off, we have strength. Your strength will help you overcome any and everything that you're facing right now. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, the Hermit would carry kind of a negative reference to it, even though it's drawn really, really beautifully in this deck. Strength kind of, offsets that. And then we have your personal growth in the Six of Cups, and your partnerships developing in the Two of Wands, and the fun and socializing in the Page of Cups. I feel like the positive energy kind of outweighs any negative connotation. So the answer to your question is most likely yes. It's not a real solid yes, but it's most likely yes. Now, let's take a look at your situation. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you. All right, Justice, that talks about balance and fairness. The Magician, which says you can manifest whatever you want into your realm. You're in charge of your life. You can draw things into your life with your mind and on the energy level. Three of Coins, that talks about being appreciated on the material plane for your work and your energy. And then the Nine of Cups, that is dream come true energy, wish fulfillment energy. So in the midst of having a wish fulfilled. Now let's get Oracle for everything, and that way we can just expand on everything. Angels for group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you. Faith. All right, faith is very important. You've got all this good stuff in your situations, but you have to have faith that good things are happening for you, that good things are coming into your realm. Now, let's take a look at Justice with Moonology. For the fairness and the balance, what is there to add to Justice? Communication is key. All right, so with regards to you balancing, and with regards to fairness as well, communication is playing some factor. Maybe communicate what's on your heart with those around you. Communicate your desires and needs with the universe, as well as with your, close companions in this realm. Communication is going to help you find that balance you're looking for. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon, and we're going to look at the Three of Coins. What is there to add to the Three of Coins here out of Queen of the Moon with regards to the appreciation? This could be a raise at your job, possibly. Resistance. Okay, so don't give up. You will be appreciated for the work you're doing, for the energy you're putting in. Don't give up. There's all kinds of life in this resistance. Do not give up. You're getting there. Now, let's also see the Magician here. Surrender. Okay, so you put that manifestation out there. You put your energy in. Let the universe know what it is you desire. Do whatever manifestation technique makes sense to you, works for you, and then you have to release it. You have to surrender to the universe and let the universe bring things in its own way. It doesn't work the way that we want it to most of the time. It has a very unique way of functioning, but it works out in the end, and that's what's important. So surrender to that universal energy after you do those meditations, and that's going to bring in those things that you desire. Now, let's see the Nine of Cups, because that's wish fulfillment. So you are succeeding on that manifestation front. Peace, beautiful. So peace coming into your realm, kind of being fulfilled like a wish. There is wonderful peace that is beautiful. Everyone should enjoy peace in their realm. It is, it's it cannot be understated. It is so important to have peace and comfort in your life. It makes everything kind of just smooth. And it is coming in for you as some form of wish fulfillment. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was yes, not a strong yes, but most likely yes. Closure. Okay, so the answer is yes. I feel like closure is almost a requirement for it. The see how she's walking away from the door, like the door is closed, she's moving on. I feel like your answer is yes, but you've got to kind of close the door on something and move forward to receive whatever it is you're talking about. So please just take it however it resonates with you. Closure has something to do with your answer being most likely yes. All right, that's all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.